Chapter 2. You know how sometimes you see someone and you just know you're going to be best friends? Well, it was like that when I saw Princess Alice. She's got such pretty pink cheeks and dark hair that sort of bubbles around her face, and loveliest smile. She was smiling as she came bouncing into the room. It's a bit grim, isn't it? She said cheerfully. My big sister was here last year and she told me it was like prison. It's supposed to be good for us and make us grateful for what we got at home. She flung her suitcase on the bed next to mine. Do you mind? She asked. Only I don't want to be next to someone I don't like. I felt a sort of glow inside. That's fine by me, I said. Alice grinned. Let's hope others are okay. My big sis was next to a princess who was so untidy the whole dormitory was always getting minus Tiara points. And she snored. I couldn't help giggling, but I didn't know what she meant. What are Tiara points? It's brilliant, Alice's eyes sparkled. When you get 500, if you ever do, you get to join the Tiara Club. She sighed ecstatically. I can't wait. There's a fantastically wonderful party to celebrate, and you are given a whole load of presents, and you get to go up to the second year. And then you're a senior, and you stay in the Silver Towers, and you have such a fantastic time. Wow, I said. I was just about to ask what happened if you didn't get 500 points when the door banged open and four more girls came bursting into the room. When they saw me and Alice, they stopped and stood up straight. They dusted themselves down. The tallest who was ever so beautiful in a airy, pale blonde kind of way, swept us the most amazing courtesy. She went right down to the floor, and she didn't wobble one bit. Good afternoon, she said, and her voice was very sweet and clear. I'm Princess Sophia. These are my friends, the princesses Katie, Emily, and Daisy. I'm Alice, Alice said, and she curtsied back, and she didn't wobble either. I felt a tiny bit odd. Every time I tried to curtsy, I fell over. Princess Katie winked at me. She had dancing green eyes and red gold hair that curled all over her head. Don't be put off by Sophia said. She just can't help showing off. It's a terrible bore for her. Being so beautiful, but she's all right, really. Who are you? I'm Princess Charlotte, I said. I've only just got here. Katie nodded. Us too, she said, and she sat down on a bed with a most unprincessy flump. Are you excited about the ball tonight? We are. What are you going to wear? Is your dress here? Can we see it? I shook my head. I've only got my everyday dresses. My ball gowns are coming later in the luggage carts. Mine too, Alice chipped in. Gran said there wasn't any room in the coach. She giggled. She and Grandpa came with me, and they both insisted on wearing their coronation robes. And there was only just room for me and the teeniest suitcase. Princess Emily laughed. I thought she was a serious kind of girl, but when she laughed, her blue eyes twinkled. We all came in Sophia's coach. It's enormous. We rattled about inside like peas in a big gold pot, but it did mean we could pile loads of luggage on the roof. Her voice suddenly trailed away, and she went quite pale. What's the matter? She asked Princess Daisy. She was the littlest of us, and she had long black hair and the biggest brown eyes you ever saw. She patted Emily's hand anxiously. What's happened? The luggage, Emily said. I know the coachman brought in our suitcases from inside the coach, but I'm almost sure he didn't fetch anything from outside. There was a terrible silence. Then Sophia said, Are you quite sure, Emily? Katie dashed to the window and peered out. I can see our cases piled up by the steps, she said. And the trunks? Emily asked, her voice trembling. Oh, do say there are. Katie leaned out so far I was scared she'd fall, but she didn't. She pulled herself back in, her eyes shining. Quick, she said, the coach is still there. The coachman's talking to the footman by the front door, and the trunks are on the roof.